Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 5th episode of Log Horizon Season 2. This was titled Christmas Eve. Oh boy, yeah, things are going weird this Christmas, apparently. So we just finished episode 4, since we do the double here on the channel. A lot of focus on Akatsuki and her internal struggles right now. The jealousy she feels towards Minori, primarily, as well as her feeling of not being good enough for Shiorei, hence why she's here back in the city instead of helping him, being so far apart. I think she's in her own head a lot with this. I understand the wanting of upgrading her weapon, getting the teachings so that she can stand by his side and be like of use to him, but she's overthinking it a little bit, and I think she could. I think she's taking it a bit too far, and she's probably going to make a mistake here or there. Maybe that plays into why she dies, because we know both her and Shiorei end up dying at the same time for the first time. So I'm thinking maybe Akatsuki's first time is because she's just trying to do too much at once. I don't know where Shiorei is going to die. I assume it's going to be part of the raid, maybe the final boss for the raid. I don't know. But we know they're meant to die at the same time, because they end up respawning, because they're on the moon as they respawn looking over the Earth, and that's how the respawning works, I guess. I don't know if they're on the moon. They're not on Earth anyway. They're like overlooking Earth. Yeah, so that's kind of where I think it might start playing into it, as she's in her own head and she's obsessing over that. We also had a bit of Princess, what was her name? Renesia? Or was it Lanesia? I actually forget whether it's an L or an R. That's one of the problems with Japanese, is I never know if it's an L or an R. It's very hard to tell sometimes, and even like depending on who like translates it, it can be kind of different. So it is Lanesia. And yeah, we spoke a bit about her and her trying to fit in with the adventurers, even if it is just an act, because she doesn't believe they can be friends and they're so different and all this stuff. I'm sure that boundary is going to break down a bit over time as well, as she spends more time with them. She still kind of feels like an outsider, I guess, after all this, and it's just her duty to be here almost. But that's when we actually had the main plot of this episode, really, is Embert's something. Like, here's the thing. On this summary page that I've got right now, it says Enhart Nelref, which is not the subtitled name I've got in front of me. It was, where is it? Where's Embert? I've lost him. Where the hell is he? Where the hell is he? Is he not listed on here for some reason? Okay, he's not listed here either. It was I think it's Embert Nelref, or something along those lines. But yeah, he doesn't show up on this character list. Weird. It's weird how shows like that just have missing information from major characters. Anyway, yeah, his name's Embert in this subtitle that I'm watching. He's just murdered one of the Brigade of the West Wind clan members, so Sojiro's clan, with seeming speed. So it's possible he has a teaching. It's possible it might have been his weapon. It's hard to tell. I don't think he's an adventurer. They didn't specifically say. They said he was a samurai. They didn't say whether he was a adventurer or person of the land. I didn't see any such distinction immediately available. It's possible he could be a adventurer, but he has the Royal Guard armor and such, hence why he's able to get away with a player killing in the middle of the city. Either that's fooling them, it thinks he is one of them. Like, there's something to explore there, and I'm hoping we get a little bit of that information this time out. But I feel like the blade that he's using is either a special blade, or it was the one that was bought, that Akatsuki was thinking of buying. But either way, I think that blade might end up in Akatsuki's hands anyway. And Shiorei is also going through and looking for making materials and such from the Roderick's guild, which he's specially requested as part of his plan. Like, Shiorei is up to something here back in Akiba, even whilst he's on the raid. I'm kind of curious to see where it all like comes together. I had an idea that maybe he's getting materials and such so he can forge Akatsuki a new weapon, maybe, as thanks for her work, and maybe knowing that she couldn't come on the raid, he wanted to at least get her a raid level equipment, maybe? I don't know. Or he has some other plans to create something. I don't know what. But I guess maybe it's got something to do with the money well that we're trying to gain access to. I don't know. Um, but I guess we'll see. So, yeah, episode 5, Christmas Eve. Let's get to it. So, as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture in picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as Local Horizon Season 2 here. We also have movie reactions, with tomorrow being Kiki's Delivery Service. That was voted on by my patrons for the movie of the month. I will be opening that poll back up again on the first of the month, every month, so you can vote on what movie you'd like me to watch. That list constantly gets updated. Movies that I'm already interested in, and movies to upcoming shows that I've already watched, will not go on the poll. I'll just watch them as I can fit them in. But there will be a Patreon monthly movie so that you can cast your vote on what movies you'd like me to watch. I'm thinking about how to do that in the future, because I want to get more participation in like community stuff, and with us very close to reaching 1,000 subscribers this season, I would like to incorporate, because that should unlock the community tab and allow me to do polls via the YouTube app, essentially. I'd like to include some way of getting that involved as well, but I don't quite know yet how that's going to be. But yeah, here on YouTube we do timer-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Play you start your episode, I start your episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll, since that's where I can leave the viewers here in the UK, and I will always favour this over Funimation when they both have it. No logos or anything to start off with, we're just going to cut from blank into the episode, very abruptly in fact. But you can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should help you sync it up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, or second of this week's episodes, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Serial killer in Akihabara? Okay, so he's killing more and more. Almost certainly intentional. It's killing the mood, yeah. That's the biggest mystery. Yeah, I mean, he has the eyes of a royal guard as well. Movable armor. They are people of the land, okay. They are classified as people of the land, got it. Is that implying that our one guy is also a person of the land then? If he actually is just a royal guard, but... Still have questions. There's Akatsuki dead. We're building up to that. Still love this OP. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, here it is. It's quick. I thought it might have been the teachings, but knowing that the armor is allowing them to surpass abilities. Hmm. Over 10 now. Oof. We got that information, yep. Level 94. Oof. Right. Mm-hmm. Evacuate? Really? Never. Never would that be allowed. Yeah. Also, why wouldn't he just follow you and kill you as you traveled? Like, mm-hmm. I need to also think why it's happening. What is he doing? Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going after him. Sure. Yeah, head again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Soldier getting serious now. Oh, it's a different side to him. I'm super excited. I hope we get to see him in combat. Hmm. Of course. Hmm. I love how they're building this up. Who did we got a message from? Hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. It's about to kick it off. Hmm. Yeah. Defenders. Right. Yes. A set was stolen. Okay. That's how he has it. Oh shit. So a member of his clan. So Ember's a member of the Kunye clan. Huh. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. But why though? What's the purpose? Mm-hmm. Probably not. But also means we'd have no royal guards. Yeah. Which might be exactly what they want. Jesus. It's a non-option. We'd have to just defeat him fair and square, or find another way to block the magic's influence. Yeah. What is Ember's plan here? Hmm. Are you having a conversation? Hmm. Hmm. We know so little. Hmm. Right. It allowed him to move around the city unnoticed mostly as well. That's even worse. What we need is an assassin who could just take him out in one hit. Not that we can realistically do that. Hmm. So she's going to go off on her own after him, and this is probably going to end up in her death. Okay, right. We found another boss, I guess. Jesus. No HP loss, huh? Huh? Potential world magic at play? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is where Akasi comes in, I think. She's on her way, at least. There it is. Nice. Still getting hits in. Blocks. Yeah. Might be better off waiting at the cathedral at this rate. Seems crazy at this point. Maybe that's an influence of the armor? I don't know. Yeah. Possibly unlocked a teaching in her? This is gonna end up with her dead. Yep. That's a wipe. This is how they both end up dead. Okay, actually speaks. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is how they both end up dead, and we get to the first step scene. Yep. Yep. At least they're gonna finally have that chance to talk, though. How long they get to talk, I don't know, but they'll get a chance, hopefully. That might sort some things out. But why is Person Land taking this sort of action right now? To what end? The worst he can do is just drive them out of Akiba and have complete control over the city. Because as soon as he leaves the city, he's nobody. So either wants to clear the city entirely, wants to just incite panic and maybe harm relations between the people of land and adventurers again. Maybe wants them to think that turning off the magic seal is the only way to win, which would allow monsters and stuff in as part of a plan. I don't know. mean, the Kunio clan seem to have no idea what's going on either, which could be a lie, but this could be just to force Shiroe's hand to stop him from getting close to the gold as well. I don't know. Guess we'll see. So yep, not looking at the previews because they're spoilers. Oh boy. It's getting complicated. So yeah, we've got to the point where they're both dead. So we can now at least get to the point of the first episode where they've both been killed. And they are on the moon. I did see that correctly. So yeah, Shirei and Natsugu by the looks of things, taken out by one of the more dangerous bosses of the raid. That's fine, they'll just respawn at the beginning of the raid. So it's not too big a deal for them. Akatsuki's going to go back into the cathedral eventually. So we saw the teachings from Sojiro. I think I kind of misunderstood the teachings, and maybe the explanation of the teachings wasn't so good or what, but... So the teachings is in itself its own thing. It's not like a skill that you level up. It's just a separate skill, right? Because I thought it was like another tier. Like, you went from basic, adept, hidden, secret, and then you went to the teachings. I thought it was just like the 5th level of a skill, but it seems to be like its own special thing. Like its own thing that you can be taught, and I guess it's unique to each adventurer or unique to each class. I don't quite know how the teachings work yet. And I don't think the show's done a fantastic job of explaining it just yet. Maybe we'll get a bit more information once one of our party actually understands what the teachings are, which might be Akatsuki. Yeah, this is the first one by this rate. But, that was a good fight. Seeing Sojiro serious and, like, actually going out with intent to kill and stuff like that, very nice to see. Yeah, this Royal Guard armor being stolen, to what purpose? What could possibly be the benefit? Like I said, either getting them to disable the magic circle and incite chaos. Maybe he is just there to incite chaos and cause commotion. Maybe for the relations of people of land and adventurers again. Maybe the Kunio clan is just doing this as a means of forcing Shurei's hand because he's trying to get close to the gold source. Maybe there's another outside force putting him up to it. Maybe it is the that one girl that we met right at the end of last season. What was her name? Let me just double check her name real quick. Episode 25, it was... Nuraha of Plant Huiden. Maybe it's her putting up to this as well. Maybe this is the start of her involvement in it. I don't know. So yeah, that's strange. Yeah. Maybe she's influencing this in some way. I don't know why, but maybe she's having some influence here. Don't quite know what her deal is just yet, so... Yeah, Yeah, I'm not quite sure where they're going with this, but I'm very, very interested. Quite the cliffhanger to leave it on with both of them dead. But I think that's a good point to wrap up to get into the next double episode as well. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. This season's doing very well. I wouldn't say necessarily it's doing better than season 1. Like, here's the thing. I think the best thing a sequel can do is be true to its original and feel like just a great continuation and flowing continuation. I think that's the best thing I can praise a sequel for. And it feels the same. I don't think the difference in studio has really manifested itself in any way. Like, yes, it is visually different, but at this point, I don't even notice that there's a visual difference at this point. Like, it's not even crossed my mind. Maybe the jump will be a bit bigger once we get to season 3, since that is... what is that, like 6 years difference in terms of animation? Like, yes, it's still Studio Dean, but it is 6 years later, so I'm expecting maybe there to be a bit of an art style change as time goes on. But maybe that won't be a bit more apparent, but so far I'm not noticing season 2 so much now. I've just got used to it, basically. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments wait for the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 live you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.